What's going on, guys? Marcus here, back in the shop, and for this review we're just going to ignore the cover art. But real quick, I don't know what he's thinking about. Like, I don't know why he still does this funny shit just for attention. I mean, the man is dressed like Raiden from Mortal Kombat mixed with one of them colonial chicks from the 1800s. Like, I really don't know why he still does this weirdo shit for attention. You got your fan base, dog. You don't have to be doing this shit. Like, just put out the music. The mixtape, No, My Name is Jeffrey, just released a few days ago, and it's actually pretty short. It's like 9 tracks plus a bonus track if you're an Apple listener or Apple user. I don't have Apple, I'm team Samsung, so I didn't get that temp track, but I listened to, like, I think the sample on iTunes, so I'm not going to talk about it much. As you guys notice, each track is actually named after a celebrity or an idol as he's considered them to be to him. And yeah, it's actually very unique. So before I get into it, like, to me, he's already getting props for creativity, because I've never seen anyone actually do that. You've seen rappers that actually sound like another rapper to big them up and you could tell who they're emulating, but for this right here, like, he's actually, he'll name the song after this certain celebrity, and then he'll try to sound like them by the voice, the cadence, or just something about the concept of that song actually sounds like and reminds you of that certain celebrity. Songs like WTF, Jean, Riri, and then we got GAWBAGE. So these are his idols, and when you listen to the song, you actually know what he's talking about. You know why he named it that. So again, WTF, Jean, it's got that real Caribbean feeling behind it in the instrumentals, so that's pretty obvious. Now, as far as Future swag, he doesn't really sound like him as far as his voice, but you can tell by the production. It's produced by Trackman88, and it's really sped up, so when you listen to it, it sounds like a mixture between Fuck Up Some Commas and Real Sisters. And the way he sped up his raps, it actually sounds like either Future or I guess Designer nowadays. It's actually pretty unique how he does it. I think it's a banger, but again, I wouldn't call him a dick rider or jocking and swagging like that, because he's letting you know this is Future swag. So he's rapping like Future, as well as all the other artists that he's rapping like, or he sounds like in the song Riri. He's not really rapping like Rihanna, because Rihanna's not a rapper, but the way that he throws his voice off, it's like, especially on the hook, I'm not saying he sounds like her as far as the voice, but he kind of throws off his voice to make it sound like something she would say. But again, he's not Rihanna, so he ends up sounding like a sea lion half the time. You gotta but the shit still makes sense. Then moving on to the song Harambe. Yes, Harambe, the fucking gorilla from the Cincinnati Zoo. Apparently him and Thugger go way back, because when they asked him why each song was named after a celebrity, he did say that there was such an influence on his life. So apparently him and Thugger are just jaw tight. I don't know. That was kind of weird, but the only reason why it would make sense in my head of why he would name it Harambe is because it's the most aggressive sounding song off the whole mixtape. Like, his voice is like screaming and shouting. So I guess it's safe to say he went ape on the track or something. Either way, I guess to Thug, if Harambe could speak English, this is exactly how he would sound. Because first of all, Thug don't even sound like he's speaking English. He's just screaming and shouting and shit. Musically, it sounds good because he's always, you know, he's in tune with the beat. But half the time, you gotta admit, we don't really know what the fuck you saying. So by this time, I'm sure you understand why he named each song after a celebrity and the cadence behind it. You get it by now. So the real question is it good? I would say for the most part, you have to be a young Thug fan to actually consider it good. If you're not, then no, this shit is trash. Cadence wise, musically wise, vocal wise, it sounds good. Like, back to Barter 6 last year, I thought it sounded good because of the sound of his voice, the way he could throw his voices off. His vocals sound good. The creativity, to me, he gets props for that because it's something different other than the cover art. The shit behind it is very unique, but the hip hop side of me is just like, I still can't give Thug his props like that, because I still can't understand what you're saying. And when you're just mumbling on a track, to me, you lose points, but the cadence behind it is pretty dope. So there are going to be a couple songs off this mixtape that I will bang it here and there, but as far as listening to the whole mixtape throughout again, I can't say that I'll find myself doing that anytime soon. I just listened to it for the review and to see the hype behind it. Overall, if you're not a Young Thug fan, this shit is not for you. The hip hop side of me can't really appreciate it as much as you guys can, but if you like the cadence, the harmony, harmonizing, the shit is dope. The production behind it is fire, by the way. I mean, there's never any question behind that. This is a stream for me. I would definitely say it's at least worth a stream. Again, to most of y'all fans, y'all probably gonna download and bump this shit for the remainder of the summer. To me, this is a stream. After a few times, after a few more streams, I'm good, I'm done, I'm moving on to something else. And that's pretty much it. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Did y'all enjoy the mixtape? Did you not? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch y'all next time.